Hello, everyone. We're going to be going over falls today. So, when falls happen in the home, we need to act quickly and know exactly what to do so we could get help to you. So, let's get started. So, let's say as soon as you're doing your daily task, you hear a noise. You go check on what's going on and you see a resident on the ground from a fall. What do? The following information will help you walk through the steps on what to do in the event of a fall. When you come across a resident that has fallen, ask the resident if they are in pain and if they are okay. Then ask the resident not to move until help arrives. This is very important because we want to evaluate the resident and see if there's any kind of fractures, if they've broken anything, and we just need them to go ahead and lie down. So as soon as they say they're okay, just ask them to lie down. Quickly go grab the tablet, and you're going to Slack to us what happened. Take a picture of the resident so we could get an idea how they're positioned. And you're going to want to include some information such as, is the resident bleeding? Are they awake? Are they conscious? Can they answer your questions? Are they yelling out or appear to be in pain? And if you noticed, if the resident is holding their head in pain or if anyone saw them hit their head. Now, after you Slack the team, you're going to kindly go back to the resident. If the resident is lying down, provide the resident with a pillow. They may even ask for a blanket. We're just trying to comfort them as they're lying down. Continue to talk with the resident while checking Slack for the team to respond. Now, if the team hasn't responded almost immediately, I'll say maybe in the 2 minutes, 3 minutes, go ahead, pick up the phone, and you're going to call the executive director, Teresa. The phone number is 559-832-9970. Now, this number is on the wall. And let's say you call once, you call again, no answer, start calling and going down that tree. I believe the next person is Angela. So you're going to want to go ahead and keep calling till you reach and talk to someone if they haven't gotten back to you on Slack. Now, the resident may be confused or scared. It's our job as caregivers to make sure we're comforting them and help keeping them calm through conversation. Again, offering a blanket, making sure they have a pillow, trying to be as comfortable as possible while they're lying on the floor. Prevention. So some falls can be prevented. Not all falls can be prevented, but some can be avoided. It's going to take you knowing your resident, you being aware of your environment, and using teamwork to have a all hands on deck attitude. All hands means everyone in the house is working as a team. And whenever we have a resident that has fallen, we need everyone to work as a team. So we're going to give you a couple of scenarios on what may happen or how we can help prevent a fall. So let's say we have a resident. Her name is Miss Mary, and she seems a little agitated today. She usually uses a wheelchair and is good about staying seated, but you notice today she's been saying that she has to go to the bank, and she keeps trying to get up from her chair. She is a one-person transfer because she can't walk. She could probably get up for a little bit, but as far as walking, she could take 2 steps and then, she'll going to take a tumble. What should we do to help avoid this? Well, since we know that the resident is agitated and she is a fall risk because she needs a one-person transfer, she should be kept in our field of view. Field of view means if I'm in the kitchen, we should be putting her at the kitchen table so we could see her and checking in. If we're cleaning up in the living room, I'm keeping an eye on her. Now, if you're busy, like let's say one person is starting dinner or lunch, and the other person is taking care of a resident in the room, that third person should be keeping an eye on that resident. Now, let's say you have 2 people that are helping a resident, like they're a 2-person assist. The person in the kitchen, just go ahead, put knives away, put everything away, and it's only going to take a couple of minutes, So if they're changing a resident, it's only going to stall you just for a couple of minutes. The most important thing is the resident and the resident's safety. All right. For scenario number 2, we have a little bit different resident. Now, this resident can walk by themselves, but they can't see very well. You notice that Another resident has left all their magazines on the floor near the hallway that everyone uses. What should we do? Well, since we know that this resident has poor eyesight, you're going to see this gentleman move towards it. He could only see certain things and not really the floor. So it's important to keep all common walkways, hallways, even their own bedrooms. You're going to want to keep those floors clear as much as possible. So as you're doing your task, if you see any wires out, anything that's, needs maintenance to come fix, definitely let us know. If again, floor, books, magazines, even clothes sometimes can trip up residents. So you definitely want to check those floors. Okay. So it is going to take all of us together to make sure that we're doing the best that we can to make sure that we're providing the best care that we can for our residents, and providing the best care is providing a safe environment for them. All right. So if you have any questions, I'll be around. You could always Slack me directly and just let me know. All right. Thank you.